Hi and welcome back from our break. We have with us here today Jody from Animal Services and Lori from Superior Street Cats, and Lori's brought with her a special guest. Lori, who do we have here?
This is Joey.
And so tell me a little bit about Joey, where he came from.
Joey came from Animal Services.
What kind of dog is Joey?
Joey is a poodle, a miniature poodle, and he came for our calendar shoot last year from Animal Services to be part of the calendar, and he kind of stole my heart, and that was the end of that.
And so he went home with you.
He went home with us, yes.
So the reason that we brought Joey on the show today was basically to show some of the types of animals that are for adoption at Animal Services. And so tell me a little bit about Joey's personality. Why'd he steal your heart?
Oh, he is the sweetest, happiest dog. He loves everybody, whether you love him or not. And just gentle, and like I said, as he's been making friends here the whole time.
He has.
And yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our second actually adoption from Animal Services.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he's just a beautiful pet.
So how old is Joey, and how old was he when he came into Animal Services?
Joey is 5 now, so he was 4 when we adopted him. We've had him for exactly a year now.
He's just so well behaved.
Very well behaved, yeah, and he gets along with everybody else, all the other animals in our house, and everybody who walks in our house, and yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about the adoption process with Animal Services, and so yeah, Joey is a perfect example as to, you know, the types of animals, the beautiful animals that you know you can adopt from Animal Services. And I was really impressed by the low adoption fee. That's
Yes.
unbelievable. So if you just want to kind of remind viewers of the adoption fee.
So our adoption fees for dogs like Joey here, $220, and for cats it's $200,
Yeah.
and that fee includes all of their starter vaccines. It includes their parasite treatment, revolution treatment, and they are also microchipped and spayed and neutered for that fee. As well, we give a 6-week free insurance policy with all our pets that are adopted.
So it really pays to adopt.
It absolutely does.
And he's beautiful. I mean, he's just extremely docile and friendly, and
Very much so.
He is.
a perfect example of an adoptable
They
pet.
often say that the dogs and cats who are rescued, it's like they kind of know that, and they're just a little sweeter than,
a little more thankful.
a little more thankful, a little more
Yeah.
grateful.
I have 4 of them.
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah, my house is full as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, Jody, tell me a little bit about Animal Services and how they've branched out to work with some of the rescue groups, because you really do amazing work to contribute to animal welfare in the Thunder Bay area.
We have been, Animal Services has been working with animal rescue groups probably for the last 10 years. Primarily we work with a couple of 2 dog rescue groups in Thunder Bay, New Hope Dog Rescue and Adopt a Mutt. And then we also, within the last 7 years, have started working with cat rescue groups. So Kitty Care, Feline Rescue, and Caring Hearts Cat Rescue. And really it's a great partnership, and we certainly benefit a lot from that partnership. We've basically, if we find an animal will be difficult to place for adoption, we will contact a rescue group. Sometimes these animals have health issues, sometimes they have behavioral issues, sometimes they're just very fearful, and some just don't thrive well in an animal shelter setting. And so we will contact the rescue groups. They never refuse,
No, they're
very
great.
seldom will refuse an animal unless they're full, and they will take those animals into foster and then permanent adoption once they find someone suitable. So they really are vital to the success of our adoption program.
So we were talking earlier about Superior Street Cats, and you brought with you today some calendars. This is a little project that you guys have been running with for a little while. So tell me a little bit about these calendars that are recently released.
Yes, the calendars, these are the Heroes Saving Lives calendars. And Animal Services, in partnership with Lori from Superior Street Cats and Superior North EMS, developed this calendar. The calendar features Superior North EMS personnel photographed with dogs and cats, all rescue dogs and cats. And we just thought it would be a great fundraising idea for the TNR program, Trap, Neuter, and Return program.
So all of the money that's raised from the sale of these calendars will go forward to support the program
Yes.
in the future.
Yes, the calendars sell for $15, and all of those proceeds, as you just mentioned, will go directly to support the Trap, Neuter, and Return program. And that money is used to vaccinate feral cats and to spay and neuter them. So all of that proceeds will go directly for that. And as I mentioned earlier, that program is run entirely by donations. So you can buy a calendar, give it away as a gift, and save a life as well.
Well, they're unbelievable. I just bought a few for stocking
Thank
stuffers
you.
myself.
Thank you for that.
So where can somebody go about purchasing these?
There are several outlets in Thunder Bay currently that are selling our calendars. So they're available at the local veterinarian clinics. They're available at a couple of our sponsors' locations, Tim's Whole Health on Waterloo Street, Thunder Pet at both their locations on Mount Dale Avenue and Red River Road. As well, they're available at Metro on River Street, City Hall, and Animal Services on Alloy Place.
Perfect. So we mentioned that they'd make great stocking stuffers. I wanted to talk to you about a program that Animal Services runs every Christmas. It's called the 12 Strays of Christmas. So tell me a little bit about that.
So the 12 Strays of Christmas is an adoption event that we have every year around this time at Christmas, just really to promote our adoption animals at Christmas time. Sometimes people get busy and forget about these little animals that really need a home. So the 12 Strays of Christmas, usually this year it's starting December 1st, and for 12 days we will feature one of our stray animals that will go up for adoption on social media sites. So we'll share photos and information about that particular animal in an effort to get it adopted.
Perfect. And I will make sure to share all of that information as well on the
Thank
Let's
you.
Bark About It page. So you have a pretty great setup over the Christmas holidays where you accept donations at Animal Services, and then you share them amongst all of the rescue groups that you work with. So
We do.
Tell me a little bit about your donations program.
So again, at Christmas time, sometimes our furry little friends get left out, and so we do look for donations at Christmas. Lots of toys, dog and cat toys and treats are always cherished around that time. Blankets, if you can spare them. Food, canned food, both dog and cat, and dry food. And we certainly take those into Animal Services. We will use them if we can, and in most cases we can. And if we can't, we certainly will share them with the local rescue groups that we work with, and they can always use them.
Always use them. Well, that's great. I mean, I've learned so much as far as what Animal Services does in the city of Thunder Bay, and I thank you both for being here with me today. And if nothing else fails, you can pop by Animal Services to purchase a calendar for a great stocking stuffer, or possibly look at adopting.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you,
today.
Melanie.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time.